will get started. Good morning. Good morning. Let's start in a comfortable seat. So you might want to elevate the hips, sit up on a block or a bolster. If you're comfortable sitting on the floor, that's fine. And then folks at home, if you want to use this playlist, assuming I can find it, just go ahead and hit play. First few moments are silent. So again, maybe shimmy your hips just a tiny bit side to side so you know you're on the tops of your sitting bones. Let's turn the backs of the hands down, palms of the hands up. As you lift your heart, see if you can let everything else soften. Next inhalation, sit up just a little taller. And as you exhale, add a gentle twist to the right. So bring your right hand behind, let your left hand cross. Keep lifting the heart. And try turning the middle ribs just a little more to the right. If you notice that right shoulder hiking up, take the hand a little further off to the right. Let the shoulder relax and then tip your left ear down toward your left shoulder. Keep lifting the heart. One more breath, just like that. And then slowly bring the head to neutral. With your inhalation, unwind. And as you exhale, twist to the left. So again, just set it up gently, not forcing this. Won't be your deepest twist. You inhale and sit up taller. And exhale, turn those middle ribs to the left. Try to relax the left shoulder. Tip your right ear down. The more you can relax the left shoulder, the deeper you'll actually dig into the muscles on the side of the neck. One more breath. And then again, tip your head to neutral. On the inhalation, unwind. Finish your exhalation. Next inhale, flutter the eyes open, rock forward onto your hands and knees. Wrist creases face the front of the mat. Now roll your biceps forward. And as you inhale, find cow pose. Tip your heart up. And then exhale, press the hands down, round the back, cat. Close your eyes, and as you inhale, extend your spine for cow. And as you exhale, flex your spine for cat. And then keep moving with that rhythm, but if you'd want to pause at some point in that cycle, feel free. If you need to move the hips or the shoulders in some other way, let that happen. Couple more cycles. And then the next time you're in cat pose with the back rounded, stay there, curl your toes under, and then sit back on your heels in broken toe pose. If you have broken toes, you won't want to do this, so adjust. If you can, Try flicking the toes toward the back edge of your mat, just a little bit more. One more breath. And then find your way to a squat. So your squat doesn't have to look like anyone else's. You may stay on the toes. It may be easy for you to bring the heels down. Nice. Once your feet are comfortable, the arms are tucked inside the knees. Now push the arms wide, squeeze the knees in, and try lifting your heart. Breathe or notice that stretch in the sides of the neck. Just one more breath. Nice. Go a little bit deeper. Palms together, or maybe just fingertips. Try pressing the knees a little wider. Now, as you push the knees wide, try to hug your hips toward each other. One more breath. Think cat pose. Stretch the arms forward, let your back round. Feel the stretch move into the middle back, maybe even the lower back. If it's too intense, you'll just lift your hips or your gaze. If you can, take 2 more breaths. And then press into the feet, lift your hips. Let your knees bend at least a little bit. Let your torso dangle. You can rest the hands on the mat or take hold of your elbows. Do whatever is going to feel best. And you may not know until you experiment. Just easing into our practice. The hips are moving, slow them down. And then fingers touch something. So that might be the mat. It might need to be blocks or your shins. Lift your heart. And then exhale, fold. Do that again. Halfway up. If you need more sensation, push the thighs back. Exhale, fold. One more time. Halfway up, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Bend your knees a lot and then roll your spine all the way up to standing. Walk to the front of the mat if you're not there already. Nice. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Exhale, lower just the arms and lift the crown of the head. And then again, inhale, root down, reach up. Exhale, lower the arms. Lift the tops of the ears. One more time. Inhale, root down, reach up. Exhale, lower just the arms. Half sun salutation. Inhale, root the feet, stretch the arms up. Bend the knees, at least for this first one, fold all the way forward. Inhale, take the heart forward. Exhale, fold. Flat back, straight legs, all the way to standing, reach up. Exhale the arms to your sides. Again, root down, reach up. Exhale, fold all the way forward. A tiny bend in the knees will protect your low back. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, fold. All the way to standing, reach up. And exhale again, arms to the sides. One more time. Inhale, root down, reach up. Exhale, fold all the way forward. So feel the spine getting longer. Inhale, take the heart forward. Exhale, fold. All the way to standing, reach up. And exhale the arms to the sides. Nice. Inhale, root down, reach up. Get a little taller. Exhale, fold all the way forward. Halfway up as you inhale. Step your left foot back, low lunge. Lower the left knee. Keep your hands on the floor. Uncurl your left toes and just let your hips sink a little closer to that right heel. Add a little energy in your left foot. And then sneak your hands up to this right thigh. Just push the thigh away to help you lift your heart. Still pushing the left toenails into the mat. Nice. Then when you're ready, stretch the arms up. Soften at the base of the neck, please. Nice. Now catch that left wrist, lengthen up, stretch over to the right. Keep pushing the left foot into the floor, but you're in charge of intensity, so feel free to back off. That glare's blinding me. I don't know how you feel. One more breath. Nice. Reach back up. Exhale, fingertips to the floor. Now curl the left toes under. Nice. Step to the front of the mat. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, switch sides. Step the right foot back, lower the knee. Again, fingers on the floor. Just let your hips sink a little closer to that left heel. Nice. Find some energy in the top of the right foot. So feel the stretch in the front of the right thigh, maybe the outer hip. Sneak your fingers, your palms to this left thigh. Lift your heart. Right foot is active. Stretch the arms up. When you're ready, side stretch. Catch the right wrist, stretch up and over to the left. Gaze is any place at all that makes your neck comfortable. One more breath. Come back to neutral. Fingertips to the floor. Curl the right toes under. Step to the front of the mat. Lift your heart. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way to standing. Reach up. Exhale, lower the arms to your sides. Yeah, start again. Inhale, root down, reach up. Exhale, fold all the way forward. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, step that left foot back, low lunge again. Lower the knee, uncurl the toes. Nice, you can stay low or sweep the arms up. Beautiful, now keep pushing into the left foot. Cactus the arms, broaden across the chest. Just one more breath. Now clasp the hands behind the back, right thumb on top. As you push the knuckles back, shift the back of the heart forward. One more breath. Keep lifting the heart, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fingertips to the floor. Now curl your left toes under, lift your left knee. Inhale, twist. Take your right hand, reach up over your shoulder. Keep trying to push through your left heel. Gorgeous. One more breath. Lower the right hand, look forward. Step the left foot to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway up. Switch sides. Step the right foot back, lower the knee, uncurl the toes. Take your time. When you're ready, lift the heart. Sweep the arms up. Nice. Now the right toes push down. Cactus the arms. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. So a little bit of tension here. And then release it. Hands behind the back, left thumb on top. The knuckles push back. Back of the heart shifts forward. One more breath. Sweep the arms up. Wait for your exhale. Fingers to the floor. Set up your twist. Lift your right knee. Take your left hand. Reach up over your shoulder. Now try pushing through your right heel. Nice, Becky. One more breath. Lower the hand. Look forward. Step to the front of the mat. Halfway up as you inhale. Fold as you exhale all the way to standing. Reach up. Interlace the fingers. Push the palms up. Drop your gaze. Tuck in those low ribs. And then gaze to neutral. Get longer. One more breath. Release the clasp, exhale, fold all the way forward. Come up halfway. Step your left foot back, keep the knee in the air. Nice. Now lift your right ribs off this right thigh. Your arms are just gonna dangle, push through your left heel. Beautiful, take your palms alongside your hips. And then as you inhale, slowly stretch those arms forward. As you exhale, slowly slice the hands back. Inhale again, reach forward. Exhale, slice the hands back. One more time, inhale, reach forward. Let the tips of your thumbs bring your torso to vertical. Nice. Now slowly straighten the right leg. As you exhale, bend the right knee, cactus those arms. Inhale again, straighten the leg, reach up. Exhale, bend the knee, sink. Last cycle, straighten the leg, reach up. Bend the knee, sink. Cactus the arms. Clasp the hands behind the back. right thumb on top. Now push the knuckles back. Stay here, tip the heart forward. Modified warrior 3. Balancing on the right foot, lift your left leg. One more breath. Step back into your lunge, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fingertips to the floor. Nice. Now slowly lengthen the right leg. Try to shift your left hip forward. And either keep your right foot perfectly flat or just curl the tips of the toes up to your face. It's okay to dance. One more breath. Nice. Now lower those toes, bend the right knee, step your feet together, come up halfway, switch sides, step the right foot back. So most of us here just tend to rest the rib cage on this left thigh, lift your ribs off the left thigh, arms dangle. Beautiful. Now palms alongside the hips. Inhale, slowly stretch the arms forward. Exhale, slowly slice the hands back. Again, inhale, reach forward. Exhale, slice the hands back. One more time. Inhale, reach forward. Find your high lunge. Lift your heart. Here's your reward. Straighten the left leg. Carol's like, that's a reward. Bend the knee, cactus the arms. Straighten the leg, reach up. Sink down, cactus those arms. Straighten the leg, reach up. Now bend that left knee, cactus the arms. Clasp the hands behind the back, left thumb on top. When you're ready, warrior 3, tip the heart forward. Lift your right leg. Try to lift your inner right thigh. Can you stretch the corners of the mouth toward your ears? One more breath. High lunge, arms in the air. Exhale, fingers to the floor. Now slowly straighten that left leg. Shift your right hip forward. And some of you might curl the tips of your left toes closer to your face. One more breath. Lower the toes, bend that left knee, step your feet together. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, fold. Now deep bend to your knees, Utkatasana, fierce pose. So you're gonna sweep the arms forward, lift your heart. And if the knees are doing this, if they're rolling forward, pull the backs of the knees back. Keep those hips heavy, just lift your heart. Look super intense. One more breath. Exhale, fold all the way forward. Inhale, come up halfway. As you exhale, step your left foot back. Drop your head, look at your left foot, dial the heel down to the floor. Nice. Now, right hand inside the foot. Walk your hands past the left front corner of your mat. Notice if your right hip just swung to the right. Can you line it up with your knee? Can you try to wrap the outer right hip just a little more underneath you? A little will go a really long way. Don't tell your upper body it's in downward facing dog. But we don't do that pose. One more breath. Walk the hands to the front of the mat. Left heel stays planted. Now lift your ribs off the right thigh, just like we did before. Hands alongside the hips. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, slowly slice those hands back. You feeling that right hip yet? Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, slice the hands back. Inhale, reach forward, lift your heart, warrior 1. So as you push into the left foot, lift your inner left thigh. Beautiful. Take one more breath. Now slowly straighten that right leg, pivot to face the left edge of your mat, bring your hands to your hips, squeeze the elbows back. Exhale, fold, Prasarita A. So you're gonna drop the head, place the hands under your shoulders, and then try to squeeze your hip sockets closer to your ankles. Yeah, leave the hands or pick them up, place them between your feet. Push your fingers forward. You're squeezing the hip sockets down. 2 more breaths. Can you actually let go of the head? If that's not comfortable, don't. 1 more breath. Nice. Now hands under the shoulders, lift your heart. Hands to the hips, come all the way to standing. Beautiful. We're going to open the arms, turn the right toes forward, warrior 2. So bend this right knee. And if you're leaning over the right thigh, stack your shoulders over your hips. Nice. Now push your sitting bones toward your heels. Gorgeous. Flip the right palm up with your inhalation, reverse your warrior. Reach up and over. Nice. Take your left hand, reach up, catch your right wrist. Lengthen that right arm. Slowly start to lengthen the leg. Try tucking in your low ribs. 1 more breath. Now release the bind, slide forward, Trikonasana, triangle pose. So right fingers to your shin, left fingers in the air. Beautiful. Now try to wrap the right hip underneath your ribs. Then roll your right ribs toward your left fingertips. You got this. 1 more breath. Same shape, just take your left hand all the way to the front of the room. And then look down, bend the right knee, hands to the floor, lift your left heel. Yes, straighten your right leg and shift your left hip forward. 1 more breath. Bend that right knee, step the left foot alongside the right, come up halfway. Exhale, fold. Deep bend of those knees, Utkatasana, which really means fierce pose, right? So it's okay to feel fierce, but here's the trick. Look happy. Yeah, that's the secret to life, isn't it? Be fierce, look happy. They'll never see you coming. 1 more breath. Exhale, fold all the way forward. Halfway up, step your right foot back. Again, we're gonna just drop the head, dial the right heel down to the floor. Then hands are gonna walk past the left front corner, right front corner of the mat. Try to keep those hands shoulder width or a little wider. I would stay on the tips of the fingers. You don't have to. Try wrapping the left hip a little more underneath you. You'll feel it, just a tiny, tiny bit. 1 more breath. Gorgeous. Now walk the hands forward, lift those left ribs off the thigh. Hands start alongside the hips. Yeah. Here's our old friend. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, slowly slice those hands back. Inhale, reach forward. Make your right leg longer. Exhale, slice the hands back. Last time, inhale, reach forward, lift your heart, warrior 1. Oh yeah. Beautiful. Now you're pushing into the right foot, lifting the center of the chest. Just 1 more breath. Straighten that left leg, pivot to face the right edge of your mat. Hands to the hips. Nice. Broaden your chest. Exhale, fold. Slide your hands down to your calves or maybe all the way to your feet. Same thing. Rely more on your legs than you are on your hands and your shoulders. So the hands and the shoulders are helping. They're helping. That's it. One more breath. Nice. Now lift your heart, sneak the hands to the hips, come all the way to standing. Open your arms, warrior 2 to the left. So turn your left toes forward, right heel kicks out. When you're ready, bend that left knee. Again, spine is more or less vertical, so your shoulders are over your hips. Find your feet. Now flip the left palm up, reverse your warrior. If it's comfortable, the right hand's gonna catch the left wrist, lengthen the arm. And then slowly start to lengthen that left leg. One more breath. Release the bind, slide forward, Trikonasana triangle pose. So hands are a little higher than you think they should be. Wrap the left hip under. Now roll those left ribs up. Beautiful. One more breath. Take your right fingers, reach to the front of the room, all the way. And then look down, bend the left knee, hands to the floor, lift your right heel, straighten your left leg. Try shifting the right hip forward. One more breath. Bend that left knee, step the right foot forward, come up halfway. Exhale, fold. Straight legs all the way to standing, reach up. Remember the last time we did this? Clasp the hands, opposite index finger on top, push the palms up. Now tuck in those low ribs, get longer, keep your shoulders low. One more breath. Bring your hands to prayer, pick up your left heel, turn your left knee out. Beautiful. Pick up your left knee. Pick it up higher. Sneak that foot onto your right leg, turn the knee out. Yeah, if you really hate where that foot landed, move it. Lift the center of the chest, maybe lift the gaze. No, you're not in Florida, it's okay. One more breath, maybe two. Nice. Now dial the left knee forward. We're gonna lower the arms to start warrior three. So take your left leg back, tip your heart forward. Look at the floor, bend your right knee, fingers down, long pyramid stance. So step back with your left foot. Now lengthen your right leg. And then lift your heart, pivot to face that left edge of your mat. Beautiful. Turn your fingers to point behind you. Walk your hands through your legs. You gotta squeeze those hips down so that you don't somersault. So do not somersault. Beautiful. Gorgeous. One more breath. Hands under the shoulders, lift your heart. Beautiful. Hands to your hips. Come all the way to standing. Nice. Now bring your feet closer, turn your toes out, goddess pose. So we're just gonna slide the hands to the inner knees. And just for a moment, just rock the hips a little side to side. It should actually feel good. And then lift your heart. Try to bring your pelvis forward at least an inch. Little twist. Drop that right shoulder. Look to the left. Come back to the center. Drop the left shoulder. Look to the right. Inhale to the center. Do that once more to either side. When you're ready, end up in the center. Length, straighten the legs, open the arms. Warrior two to the right. So turn your right toes forward, kick the left heel out, bend that right knee. Beautiful. Flip the right palm up, reverse the warrior. One more breath. Nice. Now cartwheel your hands down to the floor, face the front of the mat. Lower your left knee to the floor and shift your hips back, half split. So right leg is straight, hips are left hip is over this knee. Beautiful. Stay a little high at first. Visibly bend your right knee. And then try to drag your right heel closer to the hip. Nice. Maintain that invisible bend. Lower your heart an inch or a little bit more. Some of you can walk the hands a little further forward. If you want a little more sensation, you push forward with the fingers, drag back with the right heel. If you don't want that much sensation, stop pushing. One more breath. Now, if you're ready, lift your gaze, rock forward, right foot flat, standing splits, fingers way out in front of you, left leg any height at all. If you want more sensation, curl the tips of your right toes toward your face. One more breath. Yes, lower the left foot next to the right, come up halfway. Exhale, fold all the way to standing. Reach up. Slide your hands to prayer. Second side. Pick up your right heel, turn the knee out. So this left hip may want to slouch to the side. Try to hug it in. Keep it over the heel. Now pick up your right knee. Pick it up higher. You can just leave it here, or you can place the foot on that left thigh, turn the knee out. Hands can do whatever you want. Stay in prayer, reach up. It's just yoga. It's just yoga. Beautiful. One more breath. Dial the knee forward. Lower the arms unless you want that extra challenge. Warrior 3, tip the heart forward. Sweep the right leg back. When I do extend the arms, I like to wait until I find the shape. And then when you're ready, you step back, long pyramid stance, just for a breath, fingers to the floor, straighten both legs. And then pick up your heart, pivot to face the right edge of the mat. Nice. And then sneak your hands back to your hips and see if you can just let gravity take you into this stretch. If that is too intense, you will know, and you'll place the hands back on the mat. Beautiful. One more breath, maybe even two. Now sneak your hands back to the floor. Beautiful. Come up halfway, crouching tiger to the right. So turn your right toes out, walk your hands to the inner edge of that foot. Do whatever you want with the left foot. Keep it flat or dial the toes up. Anything you want to do with the arms, maybe bow, maybe stretch the arms forward. Net zero gravity, downward facing dog. And then when you're ready, switch the sides. So go to the left. Yes. Two more breaths if you can. It is a beautiful day. When you're ready, find your way to the center. Hands to under the shoulders. Nice. Now hands to the hips. Come all the way to standing. Warrior 2 to your left. So turn the left toes forward, kick the right heel out. Open those arms. As always, find your feet. Then here's your exit. Flip the left palm up, reach up and over, reverse the warrior. Cartwheel the hands to the floor, face forward. Lower your right knee, half splits. Oh yeah, beautiful. So same thing, visibly bend your left knee. You want the hamstrings flexing. Now curl the toes in, take the heart forward. Hands can stay under the shoulders or try to walk them forward. And think about moving your body in at least two directions at once. The heart goes forward, that left heel pulls back. Oh yeah. So the tendency in this pose is to try to stretch a passive leg. Keep that leg in, the hamstrings at least in flexion. Beautiful. One more breath, maybe one and a half. When you're ready, lift your gaze, left foot flat, fingers in front of you, standing splits. Take the right leg into the air. Maybe curl the tips of the left toes toward your face. Oh yeah. And then lower that right foot. Separate your feet wider than your hips. Come back down into a squat. And then just like we started, arms straight, push the arms wide, hug the knees in, lift your heart. Should feel good. If this feels like it's what you need, just stay. I love this stretch in the rotator cuffs or palms together. Push the knees wider. You can always make your arms longer by making fists. If you need more, you hug the hips toward each other. One more breath. Now stretch those arms forward again. Think cat pose. Let your back round, the chin drops. You're a lot warmer. You might get a little deeper into the lower or the middle back. And then when you're ready, lift the hips, bring the feet closer together. Halfway up as you inhale. Fold as you exhale. Gorgeous. Deep bend to your knees, chair pose. Just because it's been a while. And then hands to prayer. Stick your butt back and then twist to the right. So let your left elbow cross. Beautiful. Look at your right big toe. Leave it where it is. Step your left foot to the back of the mat. If you need more support, lower the knee. If you can, push through that left heel. Wrapping the right hip under. Take one more breath. Nice. Now look down. Bring your hands to either side of the right foot. Pyramid pose. Both legs are straight. Take a little step in with your left foot. I would keep the heels hips width. You do whatever you like. Try folding over your right shin. All right, if the floor is a long way away, you want to block under your left hand. Right hand to your hip. Now lift your heart, revolved triangle. Turn the ribs to the right. Try reaching up. See if you can move that right hip to the left. Line it up with your knee. Gorgeous. One more breath. Lower the hand. Nice. Now bend your right knee. Walk your hands forward at least a foot. Lift your left leg, hip height. Hands are going to stay on the floor or bring your right hand to your hip, revolved half moon pose. Beautiful. So revolved half super moon pose. Did anyone see that moon last night? It was amazing. One more breath. It was still up this morning when I got up. Lower the hand. Now bend your right knee. Cross your left leg behind your right. Sit down. Ardha Chandrasana. So we're coming, not Ardha, whatever this is. Matsyendrasana. Right hand behind, left arm. Let's just cradle this right shin. And then as you inhale, push the knee forward. As you exhale, hug the arm in. Inhale, push the knee forward. Exhale, hug the arm in. One more time. Inhale, push the knee forward. Exhale, hug the arm in. Lots of things you can do. You can stay, you can hook the outer knee with the elbow. Some of you might tip the left ear down to the shoulder, just like we did in that initial twist. One more breath. And then inhale, unwind, look forward. We're gonna lean forward and bring this right knee to the floor, tuck the left knee behind the right. Yeah, if you have blocks, you might wanna grab one. You're gonna take the feet wider and try to sit between your heels. All right, if in the process of getting here, you're like, oh no, this is just not gonna happen, you can come back to Ardha Matsyendrasana, or you can just bring the right shin out in front of the left shin. Beautiful. If you're in this Gomukhasana shape, one knee on top of the other, try to flex your feet and push the outer edges down. Yeah, now stay here or take your left palm to the base of your neck, push your skull into your forearm. Yeah, if you want a little more sensation, the right palm can press into the left elbow. Full pose, you loop this right hand behind you. The back of the hand slides up. Maybe you touch the tips of your fingers. Some of you might hook fingers because, you know, you're better. And then lift the heart. Right? Sometimes you have to say those things because they're just ridiculous. One more breath. Beautiful. Needed a little Alicia Keys today. Unwind. Stretch the arms forward, lean back, boat pose. So either the knees are bent or the legs are straight. It doesn't matter. Try to hug your knees together. Lift the center of your chest. Fake that you're breathing. One more breath. chair pose. Oh, all right, knees together, rock back, rock forward, spring up, chair. If it doesn't happen, use your fingers. Someday I'm gonna break something. Beautiful. Nice, hands to prayer, stick your butt back, twist to the left. Here we go. Good job. Now look at your left big toe. Leave it where it is. Step your right foot back. Twisted lunge. Push through that right heel. Gorgeous. One more breath. Stay longer if you need more. When you're ready, look down, find pyramid. Hands to the floor. Take a little step in with your right foot. So you can shift the right hip forward. Nice. Revolve triangle. Lift your heart, left hand to the hip. Again, you might want to block under that right hand. When you're ready, twist. Notice that that left hip wants to swing to the left. Can you line it up with your knee? Feel free to bend the knee if you need a little more grace. Nice. One more breath. Lower the hand. Same shape, but on one foot. Bend your left knee, walk your hands forward, right leg floats up, hip height. Leave the hands or take the left hand to your hip, revolved half moon pose, Parvrita Ardha Chandrasana. Yes. One more breath, maybe two. Now lower the hand. Right leg crosses behind the left, Ardha Matsyendrasana. So the seated spinal twist. Make sure this left foot is closer to the right knee than to the hip. Left hand behind. We're cradling the left shin. And then with your breath, inhale, push the knee forward. Exhale, hug the arm in. Inhale, push the knee forward. Exhale, hug the arm in. One more time. Inhale, the knee pushes forward. Exhale, you hug the arm in. Make any changes that you like. Maybe you tip the right ear toward the right shoulder and relax the left shoulder. One more breath. Now head to neutral, unwind, face forward, boat pose, Navasana. So shins here, or lift those legs, lift your heart. Oh yeah, I did that wrong, didn't I? Come back to the shape. Yeah, beautiful. Ardha Matsyendrasana. Yeah. Everyone is like, are you gonna tell him? I'm not gonna tell him. Are you gonna tell him? Okay, we're gonna lean forward. Yeah. Do I have the right one? I do not. Other side. Yeah, this shape. So remember, you're sitting between the heels, or if this is way too much, just bring this left shin out in front of the right shin. It is a hip opener. Beautiful. All right, flex those feet, push the little toe sides of the feet down. Beautiful. That would have been a money back situation. So, all right, right palm, base of the neck. Yeah, push the head into the arm. Maybe you add that left palm. Maybe the left hand loops behind and you reach the left fingers toward the right. You might just grab your shirt. One more breath. Maybe two. So really, the only reason to do the arms is to distract you from what's happening with your hips. Release, arms reach forward, lean back. Now, boat pose, unless I forgot something else. Beautiful, I don't. Nice. Lift the heart. All right, knees to the chest. Have a little fun. Rock back, deep inhalation. Rock forward, exhale, press up to chair. Good, gravy. Stand all the way up. Kick your left heel up toward your bum. Reach back with the left hand. Catch the foot or the shin. Now bring the knees closer, dancer. Kick your knee back. Curl your heart up. So you want to find cobra in the upper spine. The leg is doing the work. Notice if your face is doing the work. One more breath. And then release, switch sides. Right heel lifts, left arm is up. Now, this leg does the work. The harder you kick, the easier it will be to balance. One more breath. Try not to move. Inhale to release. Yes. Okay. All right. Bend those knees. Sink your hips. It's just a transition. Chair pose. Sink lower and lower and lower. Hips to the floor. Yeah, why not? One more time. Boat pose. Because in the room, everyone's like, I don't think there was enough. One more breath. Feet a little wider, feet to the floor. Use your core muscles. Roll your spine all the way down to the floor. If you need your arms, you'll use them. Now bend the elbows, squeeze them into the mat. Make sure your heels are under your knees. As you exhale, pick up your hips. Now drop your arms, grab the edges of the mat. Give a big tug so your chest gets broader. Try to squeeze the upper arms straight down. Gorgeous. One more breath. Lower the hips. Nice. Let your knees sway just a tiny bit side to side. And then stack those knees over the heels. If you want to bend the elbows, but just try to broaden the chest. So maybe just tuck the shoulder blades under you. When you're ready, exhale, lift the hips. Now grab the mat and tug or clasp the hands underneath you. Press the upper arms down. Beautiful. See if you can move the center of your chest closer to your forehead. Anyone can do the chin. One more breath. If the hands are underneath you, release them. Inhale, lower the hips. Move the knees just that tiny bit side to side. Gorgeous. Knees over the heels. Come back up. Bridge pose number 3. So do anything you want with the hands, grabbing the mat or clasping the hands. Nice. Now this time, lift your heels and step your toes about 5 or 6 inches closer to your shoulders. Lift your hips higher, higher. Here's your challenge. Can you keep your hips where they are and lower your heels toward the mat? It's okay if you can't. And then lift the heels, step the feet away, release the arms, lower out of the pose. Kneecaps are going to sway again, side to side. Yeah, knees over the heels. Let's come up one last time. Bridge pose. So when you're ready, lift the hips. Do anything you want with the feet. So if you like stepping the feet closer to go a little more into the middle spine, give it a shot. Now leave your feet on the floor or lift your right knee and extend the right leg straight up in the air. Level your hips. Bend that knee, slowly bring the right foot down, switch legs, left knee over the hip, extend the leg up. Keep lifting the right hip. Bend that knee, lower the foot. Release your arms, step the feet away, lower. This time, take your palms and try to press your thighs toward your shins. Oh, yeah. One more breath. Nice. Now, release the hands, draw the knees in toward the chest, take hold of your shins, and try pressing your shins up into your palms, up into your palms. Nice. Bring your palms to your right shin, extend your left leg onto the mat. Keep pushing the right shin into your palms. Nice. Now grab the back of the right thigh and either just use your hands here or wrap one forearm and then the other around that thigh. Hug it in toward your chest. Keep pushing through your left heel. Inhale, extend your right leg. Exhale, bend the knee, let the heel drop. Keep hugging the leg in. Inhale, extend that leg. Exhale, flex the hamstrings, let the heel drop. Last time, extend the leg. If you want more sensation, kick the heel up a little higher. You can always back away. Now sneak your hands back up to the calf. Pull the toes a little closer to the back of the room. Then sneak the left hand onto your hip. Start to open the right leg to the right. Stop when your left hip gets lighter. Look to the left. Try reaching out to the left. Slowly look up, lift the right leg. Feel free to bend the knee, switch hands. Take your right hand, reach off to the right, and then up just a little higher. Take the leg across the body. Now try rolling your right hip toward your left big toe. You can look up, you can look to the right, just make sure your neck is comfortable. Take one more breath. Now bring your gaze to neutral. Release the left hand, bend your right knee if the leg is straight. Bring your hips to the floor. Bring your foot to the floor, pick up the hips, square them off, and just let the right knee sway a little side to side. Yeah, now extend that leg. Draw the left knee in, grab the shin. Push the shin up into your palms, even as you pull in with the hands. Grab the back of the left thigh or wrap your forearms around the thigh. You're hugging the thigh toward your chest. Keep pushing through your right heel. Inhale, extend the left leg. As you exhale, you bend the knee, hug the leg in a little closer. Inhale, extend the leg. Exhale, flex the hamstrings, the heel drops. Last time, extend the leg. Maybe you kick the heel up, maybe you curl the toes closer to your face. Bring your hands up, maybe to the calf. Again, you're pushing the thigh forward, but bring the toes a little more over your face, a little closer to the back wall. Left hand stays, right hand to the hip. Open your left leg, but again, stop when you lose control of the right hip. Reach to the right, try looking to the right. Think about rolling the right hip closer to the floor. 2 more breaths. Nice. Now lift the leg, switch hands. Remember, you can bend the knee, find your twist. The right hand, left hand reaches to the left, draw the leg across. Now you're rolling the left hip toward your right big toe. Make sure your neck is happy. One more breath. Nice. Release the right hand, bend that left knee, bring your hip to the floor, place the foot on the floor, sway the knees side to side. Gorgeous. Extend the left leg, take your arms over your head. Now pull your low ribs toward the top of your pelvis and then make your limbs longer. And then soften, step the feet in, slowly draw those knees to the chest. Reach for the backs of your thighs and then rock yourself up to a seat. Good gravy. Okay, Janushirshasana, right leg straight, left heel on this inner right thigh. Wiggle your sitting bones back. And then just extend over this right leg. Some of you might just rest your forearms on the floor. Some of you might place your palms on this right calf. Let's try not to grab the leg. Just pull the elbows in toward your hips. So you pull the elbows in, shift the heart forward. Just a tiny bit or a tiny bit more than that. One more breath. Nice. Now lift the heart. You're going to leave the left foot where it is. Take the right leg off to the right. Beautiful. If you have any low back sensitivities or you're just uncertain of your low back, just place your fingers in front of you, sit up tall, close your eyes, and try rolling the inner arch of the right foot to the right. If you're pretty confident of your low back, then take your right forearm. You can rest it on top of the thigh or slide the elbow down inside. Stack your ribs. And then with the left hand, reach off to the right. Beautiful. Now focus on your right sitting bone and push it toward your right heel. Push it toward your right heel. Oh yeah. Keep lifting the right ribs. One more breath. Now take your left hand, reach up, let it pull you up to a seat. Counter twist, drop that hand behind, right hand crosses. Now turn the right ribs to the left. Keep lifting your heart. One more breath. Inhale, unwind. Switch the sides. Take the left leg forward. Janushirshasana, right heel in the inner left thigh, just like tree pose. Take the sitting bones back. Now extend over this left leg. And the point of the pose is not to grab the leg and tense the shoulders. The point of the pose, if there is one, is to engage the abdominal muscles to flex the spine. Oh yeah. We gain nothing by tensing the shoulders in this pose. One more breath. Now, if you're ready, slowly lift the heart, sit up, take the left leg off to the left. And again, you might just try it, right? If this low back has sensitivities, fingers here, you lift the heart and you roll the inner arch of the left foot to the left. There's your stretch. You can stay, or you can take the left arm, tuck it inside the thigh, lift the left ribs, right fingers reach to the left. That right hip is a little lighter. Push your left sitting bone toward your left heel. Yeah. Now, can you actually lengthen the right arm without worrying about your left toes? One more breath. Yes, if you're ready, the right hand reaches up, it pulls you up. Counter twist, right hand drops behind, left hand crosses. Just turn those middle left ribs to the right. And then unwind, face forward. Upavishta Konasana, right leg out to the right. Rock up onto the tops of your sitting bones. Yeah, but start this way. Hands behind the back, heels of the hands close together. Now broaden your chest, close your eyes. And instead of just pushing the hands down, try to push your upper arm bones down toward the heels of the hands. Just a little different. Slight constriction in the back of the throat. Try your Ujjayi breath here. If you like the chin lock, you can drop the chin. If you try that and it doesn't work for you, lift the chin. Now stay here or lift the chin, flutter the eyes open, take the arms forward, and maybe start to tip the pelvis forward. The legs ideally don't move. If you find that you lose control, the toes roll forward, just lift your heart, focus on stabilizing the legs. That's your pose. There's nothing magical about getting the forearms or the chest on the mat. You're not going to put it on a resume, I hope. Although I would like to apply for that job. One more breath. Yes. Now, if you're ready, lift the heart, sit up. Baddha Konasana, bottoms of the feet together. And you might start the same way. Just bring the hands behind. You can lengthen the arms and stay. You can shift the hips closer to the heels. This is a great variation on this pose, or bring the fingers forward. Same principle. Try to use your core more than your shoulders and your hands. So take the heart forward. Maybe just place the palms or even the forearms on the floor. You can try hugging the heels together, see how that feels. And then just maintain all that. Drop your head, let your back round a little bit. One more breath. And then slowly roll your spine back up to vertical. Yeah, take hold of your knees, lift them. We're going to hang on to the knees or the shins, roll the spine onto the floor, and keep pushing your knees into your hands the whole time so your legs are lengthening your arms. Oh, yeah. One more breath here. Nice. Now leave the knees, bring your arms to the floor, turn your palms up. If this isn't really comfortable, you can try bringing the arms over the head in a goalpost shape, which I prefer. Try straightening the legs. Now push through your tailbone, close your eyes, and come back to your Ujjayi breath. See if you can make it a little longer, a little louder than the last time. You start to tire, come down sooner. If you can, take another 3 or 5 breaths here. Tailbone is long. Nice. Now bend one knee at a time. Draw the knees toward the chest. Grab your shins or wrap your forearms around your shins. Curl up into a little ball, forehead toward the knees. Squeeze all the air out. And then as you inhale, relax. Let the knees move away. The hips will drop. Exhale again. Curl into a little ball, forehead toward the knees. Try to empty the lungs. Inhale, relax, let the hips sink, push the shins up. One last time, curl into a little ball. Inhale, relax, bring the feet to the floor, tip your knees together, walk your feet out wider than your hips, and then please rest your arms in that goal pose shape, bent Shavasana. Maintain your ujjayi here for another 3 or 5 breaths. And then let go of that ujjayi, let the breath get quieter and quieter. And either stay in this bent Shavasana shape, or if you prefer to lengthen the limbs, do that at any time. Make sure your body is comfortable. Calmly deepen the breath. The legs are straight. Step the feet in toward the hips. Slowly draw the knees to the chest. Take hold of the kneecaps. Make big, big circles with those knees. When it feels right, you'll switch the direction. No hurry. When you've evened out the sides, take one arm over the head, roll to that side. Take 2 or 3 breaths. And then shift to a seat. Just like we started, backs of the hands on the knees, palms face up. Lift the heart. Soften everywhere else. For 1 more minute. Just sit. Leave the hands where they are or bring them together in front of the chest. Let's close with one last collective breath. So deep inhalation. Open the mouth, exhale. Namaste. Thanks so much. I don't know if you had questions. Something you didn't get that you needed. If you need downward facing dog, Saturday mornings, 9 o'clock.